Hello,
Good evening.
hi. Good evening. Okay, what can you say when I say good evening?
Good evening too.
Very good. Okay, so again, before we are going to start our new lesson today, I want you to have our activity first. So inhale, exhale first. Okay, can we do it again? Okay, can you follow me? Inhale,
In,
exhale, inhale, my. Exhale, and then inhale. One more. Okay, and then exhale. Ha. And then inhale, and then exhale. Ha. You have to release the carbon dioxide, my. Inhale. Okay, inhale the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. Ha. Okay. One more time, my. Inhale, release carbon dioxide. Ha. Okay, last time. Inhale, and then exhale. Say, ha. Ha. Okay, release the carbon dioxide. Okay, never mind. Okay, now let's move on to our lesson, my. Actually, before going to move on to our lesson, I want to critique first your work in the chat. Okay, because while ago you submitted your work. Can I read it, my?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So you said in your simple what do we call this one, Mai? Simple daily schedule. Can you say it again? Daily
Daily,
schedule. Okay, let me
schedules.
see. Yes.
Daily
When
schedules.
yes, when I try to look at your daily schedule, this one is correct. Okay? 6 in the morning, you wake up and you wash your face and brush your teeth. At exactly 6:30, you take your breakfast or you eat your breakfast. And then at 7:05, you go to school with your friend. Okay? And then 7:45. So that would only take for you to how many minutes? 7:45. That's only 40 minutes. Okay? 40 minutes from your home going to your school. It's just only 40 minutes. Then after that, after bell rings, you have Vietnamese and PE. So what do you mean by Vietnamese, Samay? Is it a lesson? Vietnamese lesson?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So you have Vietnamese lesson too. And then after that, after the Vietnamese lesson, it's PE, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then 11, we have lunch. And after lunch, we will sleep. Oh, really? So you are going to sleep after lunch?
Yes.
Oh, so you have sleeping time. Ah, okay. So 11 up to 2 o'clock. Wow,
Yes.
it's nice, huh? And then at 2 p.m., you have to study. Okay, and then 4:30, you go, okay, you have to go home. And then at 7 p.m., okay, you have to wash or you have to take your dinner with your family and then watch TV. And then 7:40, you change your clothes and do your homework until 11. So you sleep at 11 o'clock in the evening. Okay? Okay, let's
Yes.
try to count. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you do have only 7 hours sleep, Mai. So you just sleep you just sleep 7 hours
Yes.
because you wake up at 6 o'clock. Oh,
Yes.
it's very early. Oh, very good. But I may suggest you have to sleep 8 hours. Okay? You have to sleep 8 hours. You know what? How old are you?
I'm 11 years
You
old.
see? So you are just 11. So you need a lot of sleep. Okay? So you need to have 8 hours so that your mind will be what? Would be relaxed. Okay? So you need to sleep 8 hours. So maybe you can reduce your time in homework. Maybe you do it until 10 only, and then after that one, you have to sleep so that you could have 8 hours sleep.
Yes.
Okay, Mai? So that is just only an advice. Okay? So let's move on now. So this one is correct. Congratulations for the good work. And you have to continue doing this one. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on now. Okay, so our lesson for today, Mai, is all about like this. Can you say this one?
My classroom.
Yes, okay. Since you have now daily schedule, so let's proceed to your school. Okay? And let's proceed to your classroom. So what do we do in the classroom, Mai?
Mm, I study.
Yes. Okay. You do study just what you have said in your homework that at 11 o'clock, before 11, you do your class. Okay. You do your Vietnamese class or lesson, and then after that, PE. Okay. Then after that, you sleep. Okay. So that would be your daily schedule. Okay, now we're done with that. So let's move on to your classroom. So what do you think would be the things that can be found inside your classroom, Mai? Can you tell me what are the things can be found that we can see in your classroom? Okay, what about this one, Mai? Have you seen your class mates? You know what is classmates?
Yes, I know.
Yes. So can you see your classmates?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Okay. Aside from your classmates, you can be able to see also the one that teach you, your teach.
Teacher.
Yes, okay. So there is a teacher or there are a teachers. There are also classmates of yours. Then aside from that, you have also friends in your classroom. Do you have friends in your classroom, Mai?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, very good. So those are actually some of the things that you can see in your classroom. But of course, the things that you can see that is not a person are those chairs. Because in your classroom you have chairs, right, Mai?
Yes.
Oh, you have also tables, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is in the classroom. Can you say classroom?
Classroom.
Very good. Okay. So let's try to have this pronunciation, Mai. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to say this, huh? Okay, I don't know how to say this. Can can you say this one to me, Mai? Can you practice saying this?
Um,
In Vietnam, in Vietnam. I want to hear that. Can you say this?
I I read um, cách thực hiện. Um,
Is it small? Okay, for a while I have to make this one bigger. Sorry. Okay, wait. It's too much. Okay, wait. Sorry. Okay, what about this time? Can you see it, Mai?
yes, I can.
Okay, yeah.
Hơi tròn môi đẩy khóe miệng ra phía trước, đầu lưỡi đặt lơ lửng trong khoang miệng, không chạm bất kỳ Bộ phận nào? Lưỡi co vào trong một chút, hàm hạ nhẹ không rung cổ họng là
Wow. Okay. So that's nice, huh? I heard that you are when it comes to Vietnam, you can read them correctly and you can read them nicely, huh? Okay. So what does it mean when you say like this, Mai? Maybe are this the same when you say like this?
clock.
Ah, okay. Where's the clock in here? The word, what's clock in Vietnam?
No, this is mm,
Ah,
not
okay. Okay,
not
so
vocabulary.
okay. So it's different. Okay. Okay. So it's all about what? It's all about this one what, Mai?
Mm, i- when we read this, we can talk about vocabulary.
Okay. So this is what we mean. So this is all about vocabulary, isn't it? Okay. Never mind. Never mind, Mai. Okay. Now, let's have an example in here. Actually, this one is pronunciation. So we just have to read them, okay, and then pronounce them correctly. Okay, can you read number this one, my example number one?
Mm, a clock on lock online off
Offer. Okay, can you say it?
offer
Okay, next.
caught pot scott
Suck. Okay, can you say
sock
suck?
sock
Okay,
rock
okay,
copy
that's correct.
hobby stop
Correct. That's correct.
box often.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's practice this one again. Can you read the sentences, Mai?
Mm, the clock cost not much.
Okay.
I want my dog to be strong, but got on the wrong bus and got lost.
Yes. Okay. So the clock costs not much. Can you say costs?
Cost
Very good. Strong.
strong,
Right. Wrong.
wrong,
Got lost.
got lost.
Very good. Can you say online?
Online,
Offer.
offer,
Suck.
sock,
Rock.
rock,
Copy.
copy,
Happy.
happy,
Okay. Stop.
spot,
Box.
box,
Often.
often.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, very good. Okay, next, I have to make this one smaller for a while so that we can see them. Okay, next one. So we're going to have vocabulary now. So it has a picture in it. So that is how we're going to, or that is, it looks like. Okay, so when we say in your school, you can you say this?
Mm,
Okay, this is how you're going to read this one, my bookcase.
bookcase,
Yes. So, you know what is a bookcase? So, this is what we mean by bookcase. The one that you put a books in it. So, there are a lot of books in it. Then, you put your books in it. So, that is a bookcase. Can you say it again, Mai?
bookcase,
Very good. Okay. The next one, we have to say,
mm, squeak,
okay, squeak. You know what is a squeak?
mm,
Okay, when
I
you try,
squeak,
yeah. Yeah, when you try to do like this, you squeak. Okay? You do like this. Okay? So that
Yes.
is a squeak. You know it? The one, okay, like this, the picture, okay, she is doing, she's squeaking. So squeak. Okay? Yes. And then the next one, my,
Mm, Clock.
okay, this one is chalk.
Chalk.
Okay, chalk.
Chalk.
Yes. So this one is a chalk. Your teacher used the chalk in writing. Okay? Okay. And then this one is
Mm,
neat. Can you
Knit.
say it? Neat. Very good. So when we say neat, it's clean. Okay? The surrounding is clean. Okay? That's why it's neat. It doesn't have a paper. It doesn't have their it's not messy. It's clean. That's why it's neat. Okay, Mai?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in your classroom, you have what is this again, Mai?
Mm, Bookcase.
Okay, bookcase.
Bookcase.
Yeah, bookcase. And then in your classroom, you have
Chalk.
chalk. Very good. Okay. And in your classroom, you have a teacher, and the office maybe of your teacher is
Knit.
neat. Okay. Meaning it's clean.
Squeak.
Okay.
Knit.
It's ordinary. And then in your school, you have a place wherein you can squeak your hand. Okay. So a blackboard or a board, you can be able to squeak your hand on the board. Okay? And it has a board in your classroom. Okay, Mai?
Yes.
Okay, do you understand when we say bookcase, chalk, squeak, and knit?
I know.
Yeah, very good. So, do you have any questions, Mai, before moving on to another lesson or s- uh, another what was that? Presentation?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now moving on now. So we are going to read the story again, Mai, but this time not your daily schedule, but this time is all about your classroom. Okay? Okay. Can you read for me the story, Mai?
Mm, my classroom is a large room. It is full of brightly colored pictures. My
Okay.
teacher hands picture up all over the walls. The
Okay.
wall. There are black balls at the front of the room. My teacher always has waiting all over the blackboards. Sometimes the check squeaks when she writes on the blackboard. We cover our ears when that happens.
Yeah, actually, when your teacher squeaks her hand on the blackboard, okay, you cover your ears because it has a sound, right? It has a not nice sound because something like that. Okay, it
Yes.
created a sound like that, so it squeaks. Okay, so we're going to discuss that one again later, Mai. So let's try to continue reading. Okay, next, Mai.
Our classroom is full of desks.
Yes.
There are a lot of students in our class.
Okay.
Desks are full of books, notebooks, and pens. I try to keep my desk neat, but I have a lot of things. in there. My ruler and pencil are all falling out of my desk.
Okay.
At the back of the room is a bookcase full of books. Mm, we can sing. We can
Sign. Okay. Can you say it? Sign.
sign the books out and take them home to read.
Very good. Okay. Okay, let's try to go back on our first um, presentation about the story. Okay, let's discuss this one, Mike. Okay, what is in this particular story that is large? That
Mm,
is, what is large?
large.
Yes, in this particular story, what do we refer the word that is large?
Large
Is
is big.
okay, large is big, but we are talking about classroom
Mm,
or
classroom.
your room is large. Okay, so one of the things that can be found inside your school is your classroom, right? And this classroom is
Is full of brightly colored pictures.
yes, aside from being large, it has full of
Oh,
brightly colored pictures. Okay, so you mean what is brightly colored pictures? You have a lot of colored pictures, right? In your classroom, just like your classroom. Do you have a lot of pictures also, Mai, in your classroom? You have also a lot of pictures in your classroom, Mai?
yes, I have.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and then what did your teacher do?
Mm,
The teacher,
the teacher um, hangs picture up on over the walls.
yes. So your teacher or maybe the teacher hangs, okay, put, okay, when you say hangs, they put a lot of pictures all over the walls, okay? And there are also blackboards in there. And what is that? That the blackboards is
Black
at, okay, the blackboards is at the,
at the front of the room.
yes. So it is at the front of the room. So when you say front, you know what is front, Mai? Okay, let's say for example, this is me. And then my computer is in front of me. You too, okay, your computer is in front of you. So that is front.
Front.
Yes, can you say it again? Front.
Front.
Okay, you know what is front?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So when you say front, let's say for example, you and then you are in front or the computer is in front of you. Okay? Okay, next. Aside from the teacher hangs pictures, what else your teacher do?
Mm, uh, my teacher always has writing over the blackboards.
Yes. So is your teacher also like this? They are writing or she is writing all over the blackboards. A lot of writings on the blackboard. Is your teacher doing this one also? Mai?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Actually, I am a teacher and I do a lot of writings also on my blackboard. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, what is the reason? Why is it the teacher have to do a lot of writings? What do you think would be the reason why? So that the students can,
can can study.
yes, so that the students can be able to copy and study them at home. Okay? So
Yes.
that is the reason why is it the teacher is writing all over the blackboards. Okay? And then in writing my, sometimes the teacher, what? The teacher, sometimes the chalk,
Mm, the teacher
yeah,
sometimes
sometimes the chalk.
chalk squints when she
Yes,
write on the
squeaks.
board.
Yes, when she writes on the board, because sometimes it broke, right? So once the chalk broke, it makes a sound that is squeaks. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and then once it squeaked, my, what did you do?
Mm,
Once it squeak.
we cover our ears when that happens.
Yeah, so what do? You cover your ears if that happens because it makes a sound, okay? And that sound is not nice to hear. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Next, let's move on. Then your classroom also is full of what, my?
Mm, our classroom is full of desks.
Yes, so a full of desks. You know what is a desk? It's
I
a
know.
chairs, okay? It's a chairs. It's a
Yes.
chair, or if only one, if many chairs. Okay? So that is also what we call a desk.
A
And there are a lot of what, my, in your class? There are a lot of,
desk
and
and table,
and
pens,
and we have,
student.
yes. So aside from the pens, aside from the notebooks, aside from the books, there are also a lot of students. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, what did you do in your desk, Mai? I
Mm,
try
I try
to
I try
keep.
to keep my desk neat.
Yes. Okay, so what did you do with your desk?
Um,
You,
keep.
yes, you keep that desk neat. So again, when you say neat, you keep that one clean, okay? Without any scrambled papers in there or without any messy things in there, okay?
Yes.
Okay. And but aside from being neat, what else? You do have also a lot of, but
Um,
I have a lot of,
a lot of things in there.
yes. So also it's neat, but of course on top of your desk are a lot of things. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then, what are the things that always falling out of your desk?
Holding.
Yes, falling means, let's say, for example, it keeps on falling. Okay? That was, or those were my
Mm,
rule
ruler and
and,
pencils are
yes, are always,
are always falling out of my desk.
yes. Can you say falling?
Falling.
So you know what is falling? Okay, if it is, okay, if this one, this pen will fall, okay? meaning it will fall on the ground. So that is falling. Okay?
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know it now. So at the back of your room, Mai, there is a what? At the back of your room?
Is a bookcase full of books.
Yes, so it's a bookcase full of books. So a bookcase is something that you put books in it. So that is a bookcase. Okay?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And then what are you going to do with those books, by? We can
And we can
sign,
we can
sign
sign um
those.
throws books out and take them home to read.
Yes. So when we say sign, you can ask your teacher if you can borrow that books, and you have to take that out and bring them home. Okay? Do you do that also, Mai? That you ask your teacher, teacher, can I bring this book at home? Did you do that?
Sometimes.
Ah, sometimes. Okay? Okay. Now, do you understand now our story, Mai?
Yes, I
Yes, very good. Again, our story is all about what?
um, a classroom.
Yes. Okay. We are talking about your classroom. Okay. Now, what are the things again that you can see in the classroom? What are the things? Okay, example, colored pictures. One of the things. Aside from that,
It's beautiful.
okay, aside from being beautiful, what are the things? Oh, you can see a lot of pictures. Okay, what
It
else can you see in the classroom?
have many desks.
Yes, this. What else?
Um, have many books.
Yes, what else?
Um, it have black balls.
Yes, what else?
Have
You have.
student and teacher.
Yes, and then aside from that, you have pens and
Ruler.
pencils, okay? And those pens and pencils are keep on falling, okay? Okay, so those are now the things that that we can be able to relate on our story, which is all about your classroom. Okay, Mai? Do
Yeah.
you understand it now?
Yes, I do.
Yes, very good. Okay, now let's try to answer now the phrases and collocation. So let us fill in the blanks out from the story that we have read. Okay, can you read number one, Mai?
Um, our class is full of desks.
Very good. And then
Um, they are
there
many,
are,
many, a lot
yes,
of,
there are,
a lot of,
yes, a lot of students in our class. And then,
um, our, our desk are full of books,
okay,
notebook, and pens.
very good. Then I try to,
Try to keep
okay,
to
to
keep,
keep my,
to keep my desk neat.
yes, but I have a lot of things in there. And then,
My ruler and pencil are or while falling out of
Of
my
my desk. Very good. So are always falling out of my desk. And then
at, at the back
yes, of
of the room is a bookcase full of books.
very good.
We can sign those books out and take mm,
Them
them home to read.
very good. See? Okay, next. Okay, now let's have our words. Okay, such as we can find this one in the dictionary. Okay?
Yes,
Now, in making this one S is subject plus to be verbs plus full of plus the object of the sentence. Let's say, for example, my hands are full of candies. Okay, now let's try to take this one, huh? The one that we are talking about in here is hands. You know what
hands
is hands? Okay, so hands is the subject. Okay, because we are talking about the hands. After the subject is to be verbs. So what are to be verbs? So to be verbs are is, are,
is our
was, were, they. Okay? So
yeah
those are the be verbs. So in this particular sentence, why we take the are?
our
Because we're talking of hands,
hands
meaning
is me.
many. Yes, meaning many hands. That's why we use are, verb. Okay?
Yeah,
And then you have to say full
full
of,
of
yes, full of, plus the subject, or this one is what we call object of the
object.
sentence. Okay? So,
Yes,
candies. Now, what about if we are going to take the S in there? So we have to take away the S. We have to get the S in there. So what happened now? My hand.
my hands are full of candies.
Okay, that's correct. But what about if we do not use the S, my? That's only be my hand.
Because hands is many. We
Okay, so we use the
uh,
R. But what about if hand only?
is
Very good. So that is what we mean. We use the R because our subject is plural. But if our subject is singular, without the S, we have to use the is. Okay, Mai?
yes.
Yes, very good. Okay, next. When we say, sorry, oh, wait. Okay, when we say at the front of, okay? And then subject or the object of the sentence. Let's say, for example, can you read example mine?
The teacher desk is at the front of the classroom.
Yes. So if I am the teacher at in the front or at the front of the classroom is your desk. Okay? That's why we have to say at the front of.
At the front of
Yes. You are or your computer is at the front of you. Okay? Meaning it's in front of you. Okay, Mai? So that is at the front of plus the object of the sentence. Again, the teacher desk. Why we use is? Because only
one.
one desk. Okay? Okay,
Yes.
if we are going to say the teacher desks
The
with the S in it, we have to change this one. Instead of is, we have to use are.
R.
Yes, if we are talking of a lot of or many desks. Okay, Mai? Yes. Okay, again, at the front of meaning it's at your front. Okay, I am here and I am saying or seeing my computer because my computer is in front of me. You too, you are seeing your computer because your computer is at the front of yours. Okay, Mai?
Front.
Okay, did you understand it, Mai? At the front of.
At the front of.
Okay, did you understand it now? When you say at the front of, okay, I'm going to show you a picture, Mai, okay, for a while. Okay, for a while. Okay, in here, wait. Okay, okay, this one, Mai. Look at this one now. Okay, can you see this one, Mai?
No, I can't.
You can. Okay, for a while. What about this time? You can't?
Yes, I can.
Ah, you can now. Okay, now, where is the teacher? It's here, right?
Yes.
Now, in front of the teacher are the students. So that is what we mean by at the front of. Okay? So at
Yes.
the front of the teacher are the students. Got it now, Mai?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. At the front of, let's say, for example, I am the teacher and my students are there. So that is at, at the front of mine are my students.
I know.
Okay? Yeah, very good. Okay, so I'm going to move on again to another. Okay, wait, my. So go back again to our lesson. Okay, can you see it now, Mai?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very good. Now, what's number 3, Mai? Sign.
Sign out.
Yes, and
Sign in.
okay. So when we say sign out, what does it mean?
It's outside.
Okay, meaning when you say sign out, you have to sign it out. Okay, when we say sign in, you have to write it in. Okay, let's say for example, can you sign in on the paper? So you are going to write on the paper. So that is sign in.
Sign in.
Okay? Let's say, for example, I sign 3 books out. Okay, so when you say sign out,
It's like all.
yes, you have to sign out the book. Bring the books at home. Did you get it? So that is sign out. Okay, that's why you ask the permission of your teacher. Let's say, for example, teacher, can I sign out the books at home? So, meaning you ask your teacher if you can bring your books at home. So that is sign out. Okay? Did you understand it, Mai? Okay. And then if it is sign in, maybe you can sign, you can write in there on the paper, or you can also bring the books again in the school. So that is sign in. Did you understand, Mai? Let's say sign out. Okay, teacher, can I sign out the books at home? Meaning, teacher, can I bring this book at home? Okay, and then,
Right.
okay, sign out. That is sign out. Okay, and then if you're going to let the books that you borrowed from your teacher, you're going to sign that in again. Okay? Or from the word my, out and in. So when you say out, you have to out. Okay? When you say in, you have to get
In.
in. Okay? So sign out meaning you have to bring it home. Sign in, you have to bring it back again.
Mm.
Okay? Did you understand it, Mai? Very good. Okay, next, number 4. What is this word, Mike? Can you read this one for me?
E.
Spread.
Spread.
Yes. Okay.
Spread out.
Spread out. And then,
Spread.
okay. Yeah. Okay. We can say spread out plus the object of the sentence. Let's say, for example, can you read this one, Mai?
The artist spreads out the big paper and stand to
Starts.
start to pen.
Yes. Okay. When you say spread out, let's say, for example, the paper, this one is a paper, okay? It's folded like this, Mai. Okay? Can you see this one, Mai? Okay, the paper is folded and then you're going to spread it out like this.
Mm.
Okay, so you're going to spread it out. So spreads out. Okay, so the artist spreads out the big paper. So if it is a big paper and then you fold that one first, and then
Hence,
when you are going to write that, you are going to spreads out that big paper and starts to what? Maybe to paint or maybe to write. Okay? So that is spread out, my.
spread out.
Okay. So do you understand now what is a spread out?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, then number 5. What is the word?
Mm. Cut out of.
Yes, cut out of, and then the object of the sentence. So can you read example, my?
Mm. I cut the picture out of the magazine to stick it into my notebook.
Yes. So how are we going to do that? Okay, we have a scissor, right? And then, let's say, for example, I have a picture. Okay? Okay, so what am I going to do is I have to cut the picture out. Okay, let's say, for example, I have a picture in here, and then I have to cut them out.
Cut
So
them.
that is, I have to cut the picture out. Okay? So I
Yes.
have to cut that out.
cut out,
Yes, so that I could what? Stick it into my notebook. Okay, so what are you going to do with the picture? Or you are going to stick that one as decoration on your notebook.
notebook. Yes,
Yes, do you understand it, Mai? When we say cut out,
cut
okay?
out,
Okay, let's try to read this time, Mai. Can you say hands,
hands,
candies?
hands,
Okay, teacher,
teacher,
desks,
desk,
classroom,
classroom,
at the front of,
at the front of,
sign out,
sign out,
sign in,
sign in,
spread out,
spread out,
artists,
artist,
big paper,
big paper,
paint,
paint,
cut out of,
cut out of,
picture,
picture,
magazines,
magazine,
stick it out.
stick it out,
Okay, notebook.
notebook.
Very good, Mai. Okay, so do you have any questions with regards with this, Mai?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Mm,
Okay. So do you have questions with this? Oh, I want you to remember how to use this one, Mai. Okay?
yes.
Okay, very good. And then let's try to move on to the next one. So let's summarize this one now. So when we say summary, what does it mean?
Summary,
Yeah, summary. Can you say it summary?
summary,
Okay, so when we say summary, this is what we call the most important parts of the story. So let's summarize that one or summary. Okay, meaning it's the if the story is long, you have to keep the story short by summarizing it. So that is what we call summary mind. Okay? Now, in this particular lesson that we did, we do the pronunciation. Can you say this one, Mai? Pronunciation.
pronunciation,
Very good. We also discuss about how to pronounce.
how to pronounce,
Okay, we have examples of it. Can you say example?
example,
Okay, happy.
happy, stop, box, often,
Very good. And we do practice also like
the clock costs not much.
very good. And then we have a story. What is our story all about, my?
About my class,
Your classroom. Okay? So can you retell the story again, Mai, that we had learned today? When you say retell, can you tell me again the summary of the story, Mai?
yes,
Okay. Can you retell it again? So what was in that particular story? It's all about the classroom, and what is all about your classroom?
my classroom is large rooms,
Very good. What else?
is have broadly colors picture.
Yes.
Mm, my teacher has picture.
Very good. And
Um, my class have black balls.
yes.
My teacher has writing all over the black.
The blackboard. Very good. And then
Mm,
And then
Mm,
you have also ruler and
we also have rulers,
pencil
pencils
that are
are
falling always,
always falling out of
yes,
desk.
always falling out of your desk. Okay, so very good, Mai, because you can be able to retell. So that is what we mean by retell. Can you say it, Mai? Retell.
Retail,
Again,
retail,
very good. So that is retell the story, meaning you summarize the story. If it is long, you have to make it short. So that is what we mean by summary. Okay, Mai? Yes. So your of course the vocabulary that we are going to know in addition with our lesson is all about biography. Can you say this one, Mai?
mm,
Biography.
biography,
Supper.
supper,
Scissors.
scissors,
Very good. Okay. So I'm going to give you this one uh, with the meaning of it. Okay. I'm going to send it to you so that you can be able to know what is a biography. Okay. But of course, the word supper, we had able to discuss that one last time, right? Yeah. So when we say supper, what is the other meaning of supper?
supper,
Yes. In the evening, you take your supper. Or
yes,
that is,
supper,
yeah, other term for the word supper, din.
dinner,
Very good. Okay. So that is the synonym of supper or other term for supper is dinner. Okay. You know
dinner,
what is a Caesar?
so,
Yeah, Caesar. Okay. You know what is, yeah, this one is a Caesar, right? Okay, this one is a scissors. But if we have an S in it, meaning many scissors. Okay, Mai? Yeah. And then, biography. You know what is a biography, Mai?
biography,
Yes.
no,
No. That's why I'm going to give you the meaning of biography. Actually, biography is a um, simple informations about yourself. Okay? That
mm,
is a biography. Maybe next time we are going to have our autobiography. Okay? So
my
I'm
favorite,
going to teach you that one, how to do your biography. Okay, Mai?
yes,
Okay, very good. Okay, let's try to say the words again. Okay, I'm going to say it and then repeat after me, Mai. Bookcase,
bookcase,
squeak,
squeak,
chalk,
chalk,
neat,
neat,
very good, classroom,
classroom,
brightly,
brightly,
colored pictures,
color teachers,
teacher hangs pictures up,
teacher hands, teacher up,
okay, all over the walls,
over the earth,
all over the walls,
over the wall,
okay, blackboards,
blackboard,
front of the room,
front of the room,
okay, writing,
writing,
sometimes,
sometimes,
chalk, okay,
chalk,
chalk, okay, again,
chalk,
writes,
rice,
okay, writes,
rice,
very good, happens,
happen,
Okay, that's good. Okay. Students,
Student.
desks,
Desk.
notebooks,
Notebook.
okay. Ruler,
Rulers.
pencils,
Pencil.
polling,
Polling.
home.
Home.
Very good. Okay. My hands are full of candies.
My hands are full of candy.
Very good. The teacher desk is at the front of the classroom.
The teacher desk is at the front of the classroom.
Okay, very good, Mai. Do you have questions, Mai?
Mm,
Do you have questions?
no.
None. Okay. Do you understand our lesson for today?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So that's all for today, Mai. We'll see you again next time. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Bye bye, Mai.
Bye.
Bye.